please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. Alright, so this morning I was going to Twitter and see what I could make a video out of. And I came across several interesting topics. One of them is, I'll list them first and then I'll tell you and I'll go into each one of them. The first one is Meghan and Harry News YouTube channel. The second one is CAMFED. The third one is Daily Mail, which is losing money. And the fourth one, page 6, it's an article that I saw. 5, Prince Harry proudly take a young fan to meet his wife. And 6, where I believe it was British Vogue who gave Queen Elizabeth some recognition or something like that. And if I have time, I'm trying not to make the video too long, I'll discuss New Zealand, which has haven't had any COVID-19 infection for almost 100 days, if not already 100 days. So for Meghan and Harry News YouTube channel, if some of you just happen to see my channel as the first one that you come across on YouTube, there's another channel that I sometimes comment on and I pretty much watch it regularly, and it's Meghan and Harry News channel. And if you follow Hugo, that's the guy who run the channel, he discuss let's say he goes through the newspapers for you. He explained their BS and he put his own understanding about what they print, and it's very informative, and I think he's pretty fair. I'm not gonna say he's mostly for the Sussexes or something like that, where someone take preference to somebody else. I think he's just being fair. That's my humble opinion about him. So if you looking for something positive to watch about the Sussexes, I truly recommend you to stop by his channel and give him a sub. And he's pretty much on couple other social medias, so go to his channel and look at the description, and he has some information about I guess his Facebook page, his what's the other thing, he just created a website because YouTube is pretty much pounding his channel and people are being unsubscribed without them noticing it. So stop by and give him a sub and watch his videos. Okay, so that's that with the Meghan and Harry News channel. So that's a shout out to Hugo. He's very good at his what he does. The next one I want to cover is CAMFED. So CAMFED, let me just read this. Throwback to when Harry visited CAMFED ladies in Malawi during their last royal tour. Meghan also called in. So pretty much I think the reason that they reminding us about that is that they are still running fundraising for CAMFED until Harry's birthday, which is September 15th. So if you have some change, you know, you wanna help out, you could go to CAMFED. I think I'll look for the links and put it in the description so you guys could donate. Yesterday in one of my videos I discussed somewhat about if you can't donate, how sometimes I feel guilty. Not all the time I donate. When I cannot, sometimes I feel guilty about it, but something behind my mind always say, you know, if you can't, it's fine, but make sure you take care of yourself, make you healthy, and you know, I discussed it yesterday. Now I can't even remember exactly how I put it, but make sure your foundation, your well-being is taken care of before you could help somebody else. Otherwise you're gonna fall into a category where you're gonna need someone else to help you. So if you're taking care of yourself while you cannot donate, it's also helping the majority of helping society pretty much, because you're taking away from someone else's time where they could help someone who really needs it, something like that. So I hope I make sense. And yeah, if you can donate, great. If you cannot, that's okay too. Just be positive. You know, don't put negative stuff out there. The less negativity that is out there, the more you're helping society. So you are helping in many ways you don't even know. It doesn't have to be money all the time. Yes, we do need money to take care of certain things. Nothing is free, but you know, it's just a general thing. So let's see what they say here. If it has music, sometime I don't put it, or sometime if I have time to edit the video, I will put my own music that YouTube will allow without giving me any copyright claim and stuff like that. So let's see what they say. Let's pause it, bring it back, and okay, play it. So that was it. It's playing it again. As I was watching this, and all I'm thinking is Diana's work continues, and she must be very proud of Harry. I will not say, you know, William will not be able to do that, but his position is somewhat a little bit different. He won't be able to travel and be exposed to because of security reason. But without going too much into the negative aspect of William, if his action were to speak in terms of positivity, for now, I cannot see it. All right, so I'll just leave this as that. But Harry in particular is pretty much continuing whatever Diana was doing. So she must be very proud of him, and that's a good thing. So that's that with CAMFED. So if you can donate, that would be great. The donation, actually, let me say that the donation does not go to third party. From my understanding, it goes straight to the organization, and it doesn't go to the Sussexes, nothing. So it goes straight to the foundation, and many times as money pouring in, they will tweet, the organization will tweet about how much money they have received and how many girls they can support with the amount that they receive. So this is why I sort of, when I do donate, because it goes straight to the organization. Because I remember during the earthquake in Haiti, I really wanted to donate to Red Cross, and later come to find out I did not donate, by the way, because I was very skeptical. I had a lot of questions. I didn't trust it for some reason, because when it's a third world country, money don't usually spend the way it should be spent. So I was a little bit skeptical about it, and I was somewhat correct. And later on, I found out they built, I believe, like 10 houses. Each of those houses cost a couple $1,000 to build. You're in a freaking third world country. There's one particular weather type. They don't have winter, they don't have spring or anything like that. They have a really tropical 80, maybe sometime 90-degree weather. How in the hell will they build a house? One house will cost a couple $1,000s, in the hundreds, okay? Hundreds of thousands of dollars. So you know money was flowing in the wrong way. So yeah, and only 10 houses, and there were millions of dollars that was raised. So yeah, that's what I mean by when you just pay attention to where you are donating. And especially when there's an organization who has done so much without being publicized that much, but you see their work. These are the things I like to donate to. I'm not saying the Red Cross don't do good things. This is not what I'm saying. But the part when it came to Haiti, if I find a link or an article that talks about it, maybe I'll put it in the description. But I didn't look at it. I didn't look for that prior to actually doing the video. And this is why sometimes when I'm doing the videos, I like to, like when I come across an article, I like to read it while I'm recording, so you get my reaction. And like yesterday's video, I think I did 3 or 4 videos. It was in one take, but I cut it into different videos because it was so long. And the last part, I believe, that's where I read an article about, actually I think I mark it for me to discuss it here on this video, is that I read an article, and when I finished the video and I realized, oh shit, I probably doing something wrong here just reading the article for the video. So I cut, you will see I cut certain part, and I try to how do you call this, not paraphrase. I tried to paraphrase some of the things that I read, but when I was reading the article, it was the first time I was reading it right while I was doing the video. So yeah, you get my real reaction when I do that. So that's CAMFED. That went a bit longer than I expected. The next one I want to cover is this, where it says Daily Mail owner suffers 45% hit to advertising, growing online audience unable to offset fall in ad spending in 3 months to June. So that's pretty much, the Sussex squads are like, we're not clicking on your stuff, because if you're spreading negativity, I don't want to read your crap. So that's what came, that's what I saw. So we have some people who said, I have the comment section someplace else, where some people say, so this is April, May, and June, and July could be even less because of the global campaign to stop hate, in which Sussex participated. Yep, that's the thing the Harry wrote about the other day. Very good news, thank you. Only UK people have to protest now, then government again want to give them money. Yeah, that's really sad. It shows that hate really doesn't sell. They should be kinder, too late now. In one of my videos yesterday, I said something like, it seems like they have put the British people to sleep in order for them to get away with all of this. And also on my yesterday video, when I was reading the article from Bryant Cathcart, I believe his name is, I went over his thread. He pretty much, he's a journalist. I believe he teach journalism in one of the schools. Go to one of, what is it, August 8th videos. I think I uploaded 3 or 4 videos. So this sort of is one video, but I cut them into 3. Where Brian Cathcart, I sort of explain his background. I search it and I show it to you. And he's a journalist, a real journalist who teaches at a university. And he talked about how what's going on with the British newspapers, it's not journalism. And he discussed how they could get away with it. And one of his piece, I actually copied it, and so I could read it to you. It's on another screen, so you won't see it. So he said, consider what this means. For the Sun, there is almost no downside to publishing on its front page a story which has been told is false and which it has no means of justifying. All it has to do is satisfy IPSO is to mention the denial low down on the inside page, and sometimes later offer a 1-paragraph correction at the bottom of page 2. So this is the thing I read yesterday, where he pretty much, this guy, Brian Cathcart, went and explained in detail about the newspaper page, where I believe it says something, not in Meg's backyard or something like that. It was a very false information they printed on the front page, really big. It took almost half, I would say 75% of the front page. They put the false information on the front page, and the next day they go inside page, they put a small, at either page 2 or page 7, where they go and explain, say, oh, whatever they wrote or they reported the other day is wrong, but it's not in the front page. And then what he meant by IPSO is to mention denial, is that they go to another page where people who probably not paying that much attention to say, oh, yesterday thing, we report false information, we're correcting ourselves, so they don't get sued. So they know how the game is played, so they're playing it. If they get the money the first day, they left the information all day for the first time, and then the second day to make their correction, they put it on a small font pretty much and hide it inside of the paper, so nobody will pretty much see it. And that's what really pisses people off. And yeah, it's just not fair. And I believe Harry brought it up to IPSO, and IPSO rejected the Sussex's claim because of that small change. And they didn't do it equally, meaning that if you said you printed something wrong, you want to correct yourself, where the false information was huge front page, so the correction should be the same thing, huge front page too. But nah, so they know how the game is played. And also, one thing I want to mention regarding this, there is a video that I did a while back, and it's so funny, some of the videos when I feel like talk about and I create it, and I find myself coming back to them. I did a video maybe 2 or 3 months ago where I discussed how the tabloid came about, how they start doing a smear campaign about anything that they disagree in. I'll put the link in the description. I've mentioned it in either a couple of my videos before in reference to it. So this is not new. I'm talking about British media, not other media outlets. So that Daily Mail, and I believe there was, this is the document where consider what this means about, what's his name, Bryant. This is the article. Alright, so this is actually 75% of the article. When I search for it, there's more information above and on the side. I believe it was Jolie, whatever the actress name is, on the side here, and it was like maybe 25% of Jolie on the side, and another 25% up here about somebody else, and then this huge thing about Meghan and stuff like that. And they put a small picture of Harry there. So this is the thing. He pretty much, what's his name? Bryant. Here, Brian Cathcart. I'll put the link of this in the description. But yesterday's video, I went in detail with it. And what do I have here? Page 6. Where, well, Prince Charles should be up for Dad of the Year. Okay. So the tweeter, the person who tweeted it, said, Charles, really? And at Clarence House, says nothing about Angela Gunn Kelly, but leaks this. Despite being disappointed and crushed by scandalous revelation in the new home, Finding Freedom, Charles has stood by Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, Inside told The Sun. This is laughable. Okay, so Inside told The Sun, Prince William and Kate have remained cool to the couple. Charles has been talking to his son, now living in California, on a regular basis and offering his support both emotionally and financially. This paragraph, I will say it partially true, in my humble opinion. I'm not there. I don't see what they're doing every day. I can see Charles helping his son financially. Emotionally, no. They move out. She's capable of earning her own money. So I would say this partially true. So the last paragraph says, they have a very strong and close father and son relationship. Many people have speculated that the book was the end for Harry and Meghan and Britain. Too many people were criticized and too many people attacked, including William and Kate, one royal insider said. Well, Harry and Meghan didn't write it. It was it Omid Scobie and the other one? I forgot her name. It's a woman. So it's their perception of what they're seeing while they're reporting. That's what from my understanding, that's what the book is about. Okay, they are royal reporters, and this book pretty much giving their opinion of what they saw. So I don't know. Anyway, so let's see what some of the comment section said about this. 2 weeks ago, they said Harry wasn't talking to his family since they felt because Meghan was holding him hostage. Now, they have been talking all along. Furthermore, why is what's PC? Prince Charles. Okay, Prince Charles giving a toss now when he didn't care to stop the press abusing his son family while in the UK. Yeah. So we can't really go by what people are saying because the royal family just stay quiet and they're doing their own dirty stuff. We see what's going on with Prince Andrew. The other day I did a video. It had nothing to do with Lady C, but something came up and I thought about it, where Lady C is telling when she put out her video saying that Meghan and Harry should shut their mouth, don't get political and stuff, put a nozzle in their mouth or something like that. I sort of answered this part of the video on the video that I was making, and then while the video Lady C was talking, I put not a link, a photo or a screenshot of Prince Andrew, who of an article that talk about Prince Andrew being lobbying to the US regarding Epstein. So this Lady C talking this nonsense. It's like karma is coming left and right, and karma doesn't wait too long for these people to be put to shame. But anyway, I forgot which video I did that, and I don't think I want to do it in this here. You could go back to the other video. I have a lot of other videos, but anyway. Okay, whenever Harry and Meghan are about to do something or receive positive feedback on something, British press will always try to give credit to the royal family in some way or another. Fast forward, book is almost here. Royal family are bracing themselves for some backlash. That is why they are gatekeepers or at work early. See, the people outside of the UK, they see what's going on. The British people, I said that yesterday in my video. I will not blame all the British people regarding their failure to speak up. Many of them just don't have the mic to say what really in their mind. But the people who are making the noise, they don't want who have the negative noise, that is. They have the power, they have the mic to say nonsense. So, yeah, we just need to, at least me, I try not to generalize the whole British people, but those who have power have somewhat of a control of their stupidity to hold, to spread their nonsense pretty much. So I don't know if I'm making sense. Okay, it says, why anyone will take a notice of stories from sources and the sun is beyond me. Sadly, the monarchy isn't going away in a short term. So if the squad pile on about, I guess, Charles not being a good king, you realize you are supporting William. I only pay attention to royal families since the last day of October 2016. I had realized that they use tabloids a lot to put their thoughts outside. Wasn't Sussex exit published by The Sun? What is that? Tyragate, Karen CEO tears were leaked through tabloid with twisted spin. So, okay, it does not make sense. I wonder, it just doesn't make sense. I don't understand why people are saying the couple had anything to do with the book. Yeah, just what I just said. They didn't. Okay. Yep. And I don't. Come on. I don't understand why they care about this book. How many books were written about Harry and Meghan? This one is somewhat different because they're giving real account. All right. So I'm already in 26 minutes into this. Maybe I will have to make another video. So if I do, when I edit it, I'll see what I can cut, like this one, what I'm saying.